Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'm sitting here. I'm playing World of Warcraft. Well, it's on my laptop, but I'm taking a break from playing World of Warcraft because hitting buttons is hard. You know, I'm out saving the world, hitting buttons. Anyway, no. So last night at work during lunchtime, I'm I guess antisocial, whatever. We're supposed to practice social distancing at work, but then they wanted everyone in the break room to hang out. So I mean, the people at work just pick and choose when to enforce rules and do their job. And I don't care about social norms. But anyway, so they bought food in the break room because it's like New Year's and it was like El Pollo Loco in Subway. And here's the thing, nothing against El Pollo Loco in Subway. In fact, El Pollo Loco is really good, but I haven't eaten I haven't had a El Pollo Loco. I was gonna call it Chicken Crazy. I haven't had Chicken Crazy. I couldn't tell you the last time I had Chicken Crazy. Maybe 6 years ago. And once again, El Pollo Loco is, or Chicken Crazy is, chicken that's cooked really good, and they give you a couple of tortillas, and you rip off the chicken from the bone and put it in the tortilla. That's it. Anyway, and we all know what Subway is. And it's a bunch of pissed off minimum wage earning I guess illegals making you a sandwich, or people who didn't graduate high school. Anyway, and then they make it, and you ask them for $6, and they give you 8. Bastards. Anyway, I actually knew someone who would I want 6 olives. Anyway, so I walk past the break room. I don't eat fast food. Doesn't mean I'm better than you. It means I'm probably skinnier, but no, I will roll. I just don't eat fast food. Let's see, Carl's Jr. has the Western bacon cheeseburger. That's well, I can only speak for myself. That's the best tasting hamburger I've ever had. And the fillet of fish from McDonald's, that's the only hamburger I get from McDonald's. It's fish, so that's the best fish sandwich I've ever had. Because I never eat fast food, when I eat them now, because your taste buds change. Okay, so the last time I had a Western bacon cheeseburger, yes, it did taste good, but it just tasted like really good tasting grease. That's what it tasted like. So it just felt so unhealthy to eat. But what happened was I saw this eating eating competition on YouTube. And for some reason I'm like, I could be a competitive eater, because that's something you just jump into. And it just happened to be a Carl's Jr. eating contest, which is actually a good promotion, and it was I'm pretty sure it was speed. It was who can eat I think, I don't know, but anyway, it was who can eat whatever, the double Western bacon burger combo, who can eat the most combos. The drink didn't count, but just the fries and the burger. And I'm just watching it because it's when I think of eating contests, I just think of hot dog eating contests. So to see something else, I'm like, what? I gotta watch this anyway. So this girl won. She's a professional and competitive eater, whatever. But anyway, I was just fascinated. I'm like, dude, if she could do it, and it's not because she's a girl. It's just because I love that burger. So I'm like, I could probably eat 2 or 3, whatever. So I go to Carl's Jr., order the double Western bacon cheeseburger. I sit down, and I'm gonna practice, because you gotta practice. I could barely eat half. I could barely eat half the hamburger, because it was just if it tasted like really good tasting grease. I'm like, I can't. So they went my hopes and dreams, and I don't know how I got on this topic. And then McDonald's, the fillet of fish. I don't remember the last time I've had the fillet of fish, but let's say it's been within maybe 2 years ago. Once again, because I never eat fast food. So when I do eat fast food, it's maybe okay, maybe that statement's wrong. Maybe like once every 8 months I eat fast food. So they okay, so I do eat fast food, but let's say once every 8 months. But anyway, I'm just trying to, you know, get all the facts. The fillet of fish though, when I eat that, I don't taste grease. It just tastes like a fish stick, and I love fish sticks. Even though I don't eat fish sticks, but it just tastes like a really good tasting fish stick. But the problem, it's not a problem, but the reason why I can eat that and it's not a problem because it's so small. Like McDonald's food portions have gotten so small because you know, like the fillet of fish is the only thing I eat at McDonald's, so I have years of experience. I remember when I like you know whatever, 10 years ago, it was like I swear it was twice as big. Okay, not twice, but it was a lot bigger. Okay, it was a lot bigger. It's because like I eat the fillet of fish now. The last time I ate it, and like I wasn't even full. I remember before eating it, I'd be full. So, well, that's beside the point. Anyway, so I sit in my boss's office because you know it's like I'm working overnight. There's no one there. It's okay to sit there. Whatever. It's just a crappy office. And I'm sitting in a chair and like I'm on my phone like looking at Twitter to see if you know I follow like girls from Hawaii on Twitter because that's the one place where girls come from where we're like posting bikini pics is like not a big deal and not an issue and is very common. So once again, I like following women who post bikini pics or just you know thought pics, but like bikini pics are better because like there's the illusion that it's not thoughty. It's just a girl wearing a bikini, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm looking at my Twitter, seeing if like you know any of the Hawaiian chicks, you know any of the girls from the 808 of posted bikini pics, and I look to my left, you know, just to see my boss's shelf and its pictures. You know, but like once again, like he's the type of guy who he doesn't look like him in the picture. So I'm like, oh, that must be like his son. I mean, I'm just guessing. Like, oh, it must be like a relative, like his son and his girlfriend, whatever. Just like it's him. I'm like, oh, that's you know that's the boss. And like I look at his wife, I'm like, oh boy, yikes. The first thing I thought when I saw his wife, I'm like, wow, that's a big nose. There's a picture of him and his wife. Yeah, like they're hugging, and it looks like he's like she looks like a nose that like grew a body that's attached to it. Anyway, so I started thinking, do you really judge a person based on their mate's appearance? Because you know, looks aren't everything, obviously. In a relationship, the most important thing, it's usually because you have to interact with this person, should be the you know personality part, because you know you have to interact with this person. In the stereotypical average relationship, there's lots of talking involved, hanging out, doing hobbies together. So hence, personality is the most important thing. But a lot of times when people first meet, it's based on looks. So, because like, you know, obviously you're not going to walk up and talk to someone who you think is unattractive. So, he thinks that she's attractive. I'm guessing. I'm usually the guy's the one that makes the first move. So, I'm assuming he went after her. So, I guess he has a nose fetish. I'm just saying. And I'm not going to kink shame him, but Jesus Christ. That chick can smell the future. I mean, like, her nose is so big, I bet you, like, the picture, I bet you she can smell stuff via the picture. Like, she's in her bedroom, like, at home, and her picture is in his office. I bet you she could smell the Pollo Loco. That's how big her nose is. Like, she could smell the future. Like, she's like, oh, I know what we're having tomorrow. Yeah, I know, yeah, we're gonna, we're gonna go to Olive Garden. I'm gonna inhale a breadstick through my nostril. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, that chick had a nose. I mean, like, that's one person where, like, plastic surgery, I think would help out, you know? Jesus Christ, like, how long do you think that would take, though? Her getting a nose job. You know what? Her nose is so big, it's like not a nose job, it's like a nose contract. It's like... you gotta lease the doctor for 2 years. Well, we started back in 2020. 2023 rolls around, we're done. Rolls out a brand new nose. Oh, God. Yeah, that's right, I'm making fun of a big-ass nose with a human body attached to it. I don't care. Anyway, do you judge a person based on the way their mate looks? It's a serious question. Serious question. Because now I'm thinking, oh, the boss is probably like a really nice guy. Because like he cares about people's personalities. I'm just saying. Because she's not good. Maybe I'm spoiled because I spend all day looking at K-pop. Because you know I'm a big fan of K-pop. So like at least in my room, my walls are covered with K-pop idols. Well, the ones I like, not random ones. Like the ones I like, and obviously the ones I find attractive. So like I have good-looking women, and are there any guys up? Well, BTS is on my wall. I have a poster of BTS, but it's mostly women or on my wall, like good-looking women. You know, and like the ones that aren't K-pop idols, like I have like Melanie on my wall. She's like wearing a bikini. She's wearing pigtails. You know, covering my fetishes all around town. I like that. So yeah, so like my wall is filled with like good looking stuff. So like, does that like warp my perception of the way people look? It probably does. It probably does. So the woman I'm making fun of is probably attractive, but because I'm so used to looking at beautiful, the attractive looks below average. See, I just self-helped myself right there. Okay, so that's on me, yeah, because you know, like I'm looking at my wall and like you know, I got like you know, like Yuna from ITZY, you know, whatever, Unha from CLC on my wall. You know, she's hot. You know, I got Soren from CLC. You know, I just you know got like red velvets all over my wall. You know, so it's just a bunch of good-looking people. So obviously, you know, got Megan Fox on my wall. She's a hottie. Just want to have sex with her. So yeah, that's on me. So you know, I'm gonna go look again, and I'm gonna look at her knowing that like I've been inundated with like hotness and like beautiful women because I'm always surrounded by them on my K-pop shrine, and see what she really looks like. And if I can take a step back and like find a difference, then I know I'm worth saving. And anyway, but I still do judge people based on like who they're dating though, because it just says a lot though. I mean, like I wouldn't. Hey, listen, I'm just saying. I wouldn't date a girl that you could roll down a hill. What's that say about you? Anyway, I'll talk to you later, guys. Peace.